A young victim of human trafficking is breaking her silence to warn other potential victims. A bill is working its way through the state legislature to come down harder on traffickers. KOMO 4's Keith Eldridge is live in Olympia with the story of how her life was saved from prostitution. Keith?
Yeah, Eric, there are already laws against selling children into prostitution, but the proponents of this bill here at the legislature say those laws aren't tough enough, and they're here to change that.
It's a hidden crime, hidden by the darkness of night, hidden by the silence of the traffickers and their victims. But Brianna can remain silent no longer.
If I can save a life with my story, it's worth coming out. I mean, let's look past the shame and the guilt.
She's a straight-A student from a good family, but the traffickers were able to lure her in like they've done to thousands of girls and young boys.
They prey on them, and they manipulated me. They conned me into thinking that I was safe and that I was, they were going to take care of me.
She all of a sudden found herself working in a Seattle strip club.
They tried to get me into prostitution. He tried to get me to consider it, at least. A man approached me at the strip club, and he offered me $1,000 for an hour.
But a friend found her and got her away from the traffickers just hours before they were sending her to Phoenix.
They move them by the event. There's a lot of money in Phoenix. It's typical you move a lot of girls into Phoenix and into critical places where the girls can be sold.
Former Congresswoman Linda Smith works with these kids, and so does Sheila, who herself was a victim. They're all fighting for new legislation.
If we do something that would deter that behavior, I think that it won't continue to be the way it is right now.
Sheila says more than 300 girls were trafficked in the Seattle area last year.
It can happen to anybody.
Now, the bill, if it is passed, will raise the penalty for trafficking from $500 up to $5,000. And if a vehicle is used, it'll be impounded, and it'll cost $500 to get that vehicle out. They're hoping that will be passed, along with the fact that the publicity around Brianna's story and other stories like it will help lure those girls to come back out of trafficking and get on with their lives. Reporting live in Olympia, Keith Eldridge, KOMO 4 News.